Have you ever felt like making real money online is some kind of myth? I'm not talking about, a few bucks for coffee. I'm talking life-changing income. Well, today we are going to break down a proven framework that shows you exactly how to get there. It's called the Side Hustle Pyramid, and yeah, it's a blueprint designed to get you earning over $1,000 a day. So, you ready to start climbing?
I know what you're thinking. Started as a millionaire from nothing? Sounds completely impossible, right? But the guy who came up with this whole framework, he swears he did it. He lived it from the absolute bottom. And listen, this isn't about those mind-numbing surveys or watching ads for pennies. No way. We're talking about building a real, life-altering stream of cash. And the craziest part? The first step is surprisingly simple.
Okay, so what is this pyramid thing? It's actually pretty brilliant in its simplicity. See, it's got three levels. At the very bottom, the foundation, you're just trading your time to get some seed money. Then you move up a level and you use that cash to build a real high-value skill. And at the very top, well, that's where the magic happens. You combine that skill with your earnings to build a legit empire of automated income. Each level builds on the last, and your earnings just skyrocket as you go up. All right, let's dive in. We're starting at the bottom, at the foundation. Level 1. This is the entry point, and it's designed so that literally anyone can get started no matter where you're at right now. And this right here is the absolute magic of level 1. You don't need a special skill. You don't need any money. Zero. All you need is your time. But here's the secret sauce, right? It's not about just grinding out more hours. It's about being smart with the time you do put in. So what does that actually look like? Well, here are a couple of killer examples. First up, becoming a content critic. Think about it. All those YouTubers out there, they are desperate for honest feedback. Not from their fans who love everything, and definitely not from the trolls. They need someone with a good eye who can say, hey, here's why this part isn't working. That could be you. Or how about this one? Flipping Instagram pages. You just pick a niche you're into, cars, food, whatever, build up a page with a solid following, and then you sell the whole thing for a tidy profit. It's basically digital real estate. And seriously, don't sleep on this level. I know it sounds basic. No skill, no money. But the potential here is huge. A single Instagram page, if you grow it right, can sell for thousands of dollars. It just goes to show you that even the very first step on this pyramid can be seriously profitable if you're strategic about it. Okay, so we've laid the foundation. Now it's time to start climbing. Let's move up to the next level and see how this all starts to stack up. Welcome to the ascent. Level 2. So this is where things start to shift a little. Check it out. Level 2 still doesn't require any money to start, but it does require a skill. This is where you graduate from just trading hours for dollars and you start developing a specific expertise that people are going to pay top dollar for. And this right here, this is the whole mindset of level 2 in a nutshell. Your income becomes a direct reflection of the value you create. It's not about punching a clock anymore. It's all about delivering results that can change the game for your clients. And believe me, for that, they will happily pay a premium. Just think about it for a second. Let's say you become a thumbnail designer. For a big YouTuber, if you can give them even a tiny 1% boost in clicks, that could mean thousands of dollars in their pocket. You think they'll pay you well for that skill? You bet they will. Or what about being an online tutor? You're not just teaching, you're transforming a D into an A. Or a logo designer. A really clever idea for a logo can be worth way more than a fancy art degree. These are all skills you can build, and man, do they pay well. Now this is a total game changer. This is the key. You're not just selling tutoring services, no. You're selling an A on that final exam. You're selling admission into their dream college. It's like nobody hires a personal trainer because they want to learn the perfect squat form, right? They hire them to get a six-pack. It is all about selling the transformation. And once you really start to master your skill, the opportunities just get bigger and bigger. I mean, imagine being a high-ticket closer, someone who closes deals for products that cost six figures, and you get a fat commission on every single one. Or what about a web designer who's basically the architect of a company's entire online world? A really good website can cost tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the power of having a high-value skill. And this, right here, is where that $1,000 a day goal really starts to become a reality. Once you've mastered a high-value skill and you're consistently delivering those transformative results we talked about, yeah, earning $1,000 a day is absolutely 100% possible right at this level of the pyramid. Okay, we've gone from the foundation, up through the ascent, and now it's time for the final, most powerful stage of all.
We're heading to the peak. So up here at the top of the pyramid, the rules of the game change one more time. To play at this level, you need two things. You need that skill you perfected back in level 2, and you need some of the money you've been earning to invest back into the business. Because this, my friends, is where you learn how to scale. And this is where everything, and I mean everything, changes. Level 3 isn't about working more hours. Forget that. This is about building a machine that makes money for you. You create assets that work around the clock, 24/7, whether you're working, sleeping, or chilling on a beach somewhere. This is what true financial freedom looks like. A perfect example, selling digital products. Think about it. You put in the work once to create something valuable. Maybe it's a set of awesome Instagram templates, or an ebook, or a video course. You build it one time, and then you can sell it over and over and over again, an infinite number of times, and you use the money you make to pay for ads or affiliates who sell it for you, creating this beautiful, self-sustaining profit machine. And you want to hear something crazy? The source for this pyramid mentions a friend who made a simple pack of Instagram templates. Just templates. He sells them for $30 a pop. Last year alone, that one little digital product made him $250,000. Just let that sink in for a second. That is the insane power of a scalable asset. But what's the ultimate level 3 hustle? The absolute peak of the peak. Starting a software business. It's described as pretty much the fastest path to becoming truly massively wealthy. You're not just selling a product, you're creating a tech solution to a real problem, a system that can serve thousands, maybe even millions of customers all at once. And you want to see what that ultimate peak can look like? The source tells this story about an entrepreneur who built a software company and sold it for a staggering $40 million. And get this? He did it before he even turned 28. Yeah, it's the toughest climb on the pyramid for sure, but the view from the top, it's literally life-changing. So there you have it. We've gone all the way from the very bottom of the pyramid to the absolute peak. So the big question is, what does all this mean for you? Let's just wrap this all up nice and neat. Level 1, you use your time to plant the seeds. Level 2, you develop a skill that makes those seeds grow and multiplies your earnings. And finally, Level 3, you use your skills and your money to build assets that let you harvest the rewards, leading to real financial freedom. The path forward is crystal clear. The proof is right there in the results. This is a ladder that anyone, and I mean anyone, can start climbing, like right now. The map has been laid out for you. So, the only question left is, which level are you going to start on?